staff report, please.
This updates fees for the municipal court. It was brought to I took it to the management meeting when we thought we were going to be making a change in licensing regulations and needing to update the fee schedule, and asked any of the departments if they had any changes in the fee schedule that needed to be done so we could do it all at once, and the court responded, and so this is just those changes that the court requested.
Okay. Are there questions of staff?
I move to approve resolution number 2013-05.
Second.
Councilmember Holsey has moved to, and Councilmember Putnam is second to approve resolution 2013-045. Councilmember Holsey, speak to your motion.
It's just some house cleaning and some of the court fees increase and we could reflect that in our fees.
Okay. Councilmember Putnam?
Nothing further.
Further remarks from council? Comments from the audience? Question before the council is a motion by Councilmember Holsey, seconded by Councilmember Putnam to approve resolution 2013-045, amending the master fee schedule. Roll call of council, please.
Oh, Ken Walker?
Aye.
John Jones?
Aye.
Josh Putnam?
Aye.
James McMahon?
Aye.
Leanne Meyer? Aye. Gary Holsey?
Aye.
Chris Snyder?
Aye.
The motion passes. We'll move on to old business. Item B, King County Solid Waste Interlocal Agreement. Can we have staff report, please?
Yeah, you've seen this several times. We already signed a letter, or you approved to sign a letter saying that we signed the interlocal agreement. So this is just continuing on with that. Basically, it's the interlocal agreement for the King County Solid Waste that we've already signed, but it's an extension and amended interlocal agreement to extend it from 2025 to 2040. It helps the county get bonds that go for a longer period of time.
Are there questions of staff? Councilmember Putnam.
We have an existing modification to the ILA, and this states that the parties may modify or amend any provision of this agreement at any time during said agreement, but I don't see anywhere where it specifically says that any modifications we've already made remain in effect. Are we going to redo that existing exception on the Pierce County side, or do they just let it ride?
They let it ride.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, you're comfortable with that?
I am comfortable with that. I discussed it.
Okay. Any other questions of staff? Is there a motion to be made?
So moved.
Councilmember Halsey has moved. The council approved the amended and restated solid waste interlocal agreement with King County. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilmember Putnam seconded the motion. Councilmember Halsey, speak to your motion.
It's pretty self-explanatory. It allows the county to seek bonding so that they can build an improved facility.
Councilmember Putnam.
It's an extension of an existing agreement. We had all those good reasons to join into it before as part of the comprehensive waste management process. So we can lower the cost by extending the duration on the bonds, all for it, quickly before they go up any further.
Further remarks by council? Comments from the audience? Question before the council is a motion by Councilmember Halsey, second by Councilmember Putnam, that the council approve the amended and restated solid waste interlocal agreement with King County. Roll call of council, please.
Ken Walker?
Aye.
John Jones?
Aye.
Josh Putnam?
Aye.
James McMahon?
Aye.
Leanne Meyer? Aye. Gary Holsey?
Aye.
Chris Snyder?
Aye.
The motion passes. Next up on our agenda is new business, item number A, foreclosure 1374 Valentine. Can we have staff report, please?
This is talked about at the workshop. It's a foreclosure on an LID, and the information that was requested from council was regarding how far out it was, and it's 3 years past, and if they brought it even 1 year less, they had to not be foreclosed on, and the dollar figures were always provided to council.
Are there questions of staff?
Have the owners been made aware of how little it would take to avoid a foreclosure?
They were provided with a letter from Pacific Finance in February 26th that spelled out exactly what it would take to keep, how much they were behind and exactly what it would take to keep it off the foreclosure list. And they were given many notices, obviously, over the last 3 years. And basically, these 3 years, that's practically all that's left. It's only 4 years on it, so.
Councilmember Halsey.
Was that notification sent out, certified mail, or anything, question?
By a certified mail and first-class U.S. mail.
And they signed for it?
They would have, I don't have the signed slip because it was sent from Pacific
Okay.
Finance, which handles the LID. I just have a copy of all the notifications that they sent.
I just want to make sure that the property owner doesn't lose the property because he didn't get notified.
He was notified many times, and they even made phone calls.
Okay.
Any other questions? Is there a motion?
I move to proceed with foreclosure.
Is there a second?
Second.
Councilmember Halsey has moved and Councilmember Jones has seconded that the council authorize the city to move forward with the LID foreclosure at the property located at 1374 Valentine Avenue Southeast. Councilmember Halsey, to speak to your motion.
They've been notified and they still haven't made arrangements to pay even 1 year to get out of the foreclosure situation. Still have that LID out there that needs to be satisfied. And if it's not satisfied, the city is going to end up being
Reiterate what Councilmember Halsey stated, is that this project needs to move forward. The LID is important, and we need to make sure that we're giving all the property owners due cause as far as making sure that their arrears are paid up. In this case, we follow the procedures, and the project needs to move forward, and this is the next step.
Thank you. Further remarks from council? Comments from the audience?
Me?
Yep.
Oh, no, not me, you. Sorry, some of us in the audience don't understand what the acronym means. And
Oh.
we're just wondering if you could use it at least once so that we know what you're talking about. when you
Sure.
say it.
LID is Local Improvement District, correct?
Thank you. Good to know.
Could staff say which LID this is for? This is for the
Number 3.
LID 3.
Any other comments from the audience? Any other acronyms used?
Where is LID 3?
Where is LID?
On balance.
Close to Valentine. It's somewhere around 1374.
Yeah, it's, LID 3 is all the commercial areas, so it'd be like from 16th Street to almost to County Line Road is where LID 3 was.
I just, it's sewer.
With the sewer.
Can add that to my notes.
It's a local improvement district that was established to put in sewer in the Pierce County portion of Pacific, which was just annexed in 1995 and 1997, and the LID was effective like 1999, about that. And so it was to help defer the cost of installing the sewers, some of which have had problems since. So lingering effects.
That's
Anyway.
not a pizza parlor, is it?
Pardon?
That's not a pizza parlor.
The LID, what do you mean?
the 1374?
No.
No.
Oh, it'd be south of it.
It's south of it, it's south of Stewart.
Okay.
Just go get pizza.
Any further audience comments? Comments from council? Question before the council is the motion by Councilmember Holsey, second by Councilmember Jones, that the council authorize the staff to move forward with the foreclosure for the local improvement district number 3 on 1374 Valentine Avenue Southeast. Roll call, council.
Fred Walker,
Aye.
John Jones,
Aye.
Josh Putnam,
Aye.
James McMahon,
Aye.
Leanne Dyer,
Aye.
Mary Halsey, Clint Steiger.
Aye.
The motion carries. Next up is new business item number B, Algona Court interlocal agreement. Can we have a staff brief?
You're up, Kelly.
Apologize for my hair, I was coming here tonight. And I haven't done a staff report before, so my guess is, we talked about it last week at workshop, and we're just trying to change some of the scrivener's errors and different entities that are no longer in existence, and defining terms more specifically.
Okay, thank you. Other questions?
This is essentially the same as it was at workshop, no changes.
Thank you. Well done. You have to have. Is there a motion to be made?
Thank you, Kelly.
Councilmember Walker has moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Councilmember Walker has moved. Councilmember Putnam has seconded that the council approve the interlocal agreement with Algona for municipal court. Councilmember Walker.
We went through all the details last week, like you said, minor details, minor changes and corrections, so.
Councilmember Putnam.
No big changes on this, but it's good to keep current with changes in what agencies actually exist to deal with and who's doing what. So it's good to keep a contract that agrees with reality.
Further remarks from council?
I have one question for Kelly. Is Algona have different court dates in Pacific?
Yes.
Any other remarks from council? Any audience comments? What?
Yes, Mark Dodd. Trent, you made a comment at workshop that perked in my head all week, and I appreciated it. And that's that it seemed odd to you that the court interlocal was signed by the chief, the police department. And I'd just like to say that I think that's pretty confusing too, because the courts are the places where we go to find redress if the police are being inappropriate, or if there's a mistake or something, and that document is signed by them. So who do the courts represent? Who do the courts stand for? And I appreciated that comment. I don't know an answer, but I sure wish you'd ask it stronger. And I ask you all to listen to it and address that. Should the courts be representing the police or justice? Not that the police are unjust, but it gives an appearance of something that's a little uncomfortable. Who do they belong to? And I'm sure it's just the way it's done, it's the way cities administrators would do it, yada, 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 but that whole thing we learned in civics class in fourth grade or something about the administrative and the judicial and the legislative. And how does that work? So I thank you for that comment, and I'd appreciate your reflection about that.
That's our fun.
I actually did do a little bit of looking into that, and as I understand it, certain of the functions that are agreed to in here are tasks performed by the police, and also the police are agreeing to the way the court says it wants to operate. So it's signed by both the mayor and the police department, because only the police chief has authority over certain civil service personnel to keep them independent from the political branch. the executive. So he's directing his people to comply with the agreement by signing it, as I understand. So it's not that it's the police running things, it's the police agreeing to abide by it.
And may I ask, is that your, or is there both signatures on there?
Yes,
Because
there's
from
one,
the question the other day, I didn't get that.
yeah, I'm sorry, there's a place for both mayors and both police chiefs as well.
And Councilmember Holden.
That would be analogous to the military, you know, for instance, Marine Corps, when we replied, I serve, I mean, the order is understood and it will be complied with.
Any other audience comments? No? Any remaining council remarks? Seeing none, question before the council is a motion by Councilmember Walker, seconded by Councilmember Putnam, that the council approve the interlocal agreement between the City of Algona and the City of Pacific for municipal court services and facilities. Roll call, council, please.
Fred Walker,
Aye.
John Jones,
Aye.
Josh Putnam,
Aye.
James McMahon,
Aye.
Leanne Dyer, Gary Halsey,
Aye.
Chris Steiger.
Aye.
Motion passes. Next up, item 8C, authorizing brewery entertainment permit. We have a staff briefing, please.
This was discussed at the workshop, and Jen, the general manager from Northwest Brewing, is here again today if council has any questions. I believe all the questions that were asked were answered, and everything that has been done. They have paid the $200 permit.
Any questions of staff? Is there a request by council to bring the court couture? Did I get that right, close enough? Is there a need to have her come up?
I move to approve the permit.
Second?
Councilmember Holsey has moved to approve the request for outdoor musical entertainment permit, and Councilmember Putnam has seconded the motion. Councilmember Holsey.
I have one question, in that I noticed there's a couple residences within a block this side of Stewart. Are they, and since the permit goes until midnight, are they going to, if there's a complaint by the residences, are you going to tone down the noise level?
The band will actually be done by 11, which I'm not sure what the ordinance is with 10 or 11. But like the noise ordinance outside of a permit.
I don't think it is that time for the noise. 10 o'clock. Is it 10?
But as I recall, there is a noise level ordinance in the
At
city.
10 o'clock. I can go and talk with those neighbors and see if that's something that is going to be a problem with them at all. And if so, we can adjust the time of the bands or whatever needs to be done.
If you can keep the will with your neighbors, that's a good thing.
Yes.
Can you give your name for the record, please?
Jen Kitcher.
Thank you. Any other questions, Mr. Stewart? Thank you. Councilmember Holsey, the floor is yours to speak to your motion.
I did.
Okay. Councilmember Putnam.
It appears to me that they've taken reasonable steps, met all the requirements, going beyond what's required, so I'm all in favor.
All right. Further remarks from council? We are a lively bunch tonight. Comments from the audience? Come on.
Hello, Paula Weech again. We could rewrite that the speakers actually turn in the direction where there are no residences, and some work with the sound system so that the noise is directed away from the residential area would be helpful. I don't know if there's going to be the last musical event we had, there was a police presence. I don't know if there's going to be anyone there at this event. A lot smaller than the revival was, but we still did get somebody who claimed that the sound traveled across 157. So I would say, just work with your sound system and the neighbors. I think that's a great idea. Thank you.
Any other audience comments? remaining, Councilor Marks? Question before the council is the motion by Councilor Halsey, second by Councilor Putnam, to approve the outdoor musical entertainment permit. Roll call, council, please.
Ken Walker,
Aye.
John Jones,
Aye.
Josh Putnam,
Aye.
James McMahon,
Aye.
Leanne Dyer, Gary Halsey,
Aye.
Clint Steiger,
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item